Synthetic and real user monitoring are two different ways to measure page speed. Monitoring your website performance helps you deliver a better user experience and can increase your conversion rates. So let's take a look at what these two monitoring options bring to the table. Synthetic monitoring data is collected in a controlled test environment. That's why these tests are also called lab tests. Basically, a server opens the browser window, enters your website URL, and collects a bunch of data as the website is loading. You can schedule regular page checks and control what URLs are tested, what screen size is used, how fast the network is, and more. In contrast, real user monitoring, or RUM for short, measures visitor experiences directly on your website. You can install an analytics snippet, it uses the browser APIs to collect performance data, and then sends that data back to the server for analysis. Both RUM and synthetic data have their strengths and weaknesses, so you often end up using both. Ultimately, what matters is how fast your website is for real visitors, so that's a big advantage of RUM. But while synthetic test results should only change significantly when your website has changed, variation in RUM is more common and can depend on both your website and the type of traffic you receive. For example, you might see a decline in page speed when launching a new ad campaign, where users are first redirected through a third-party server before arriving on your website. Synthetic test reports also offer a lot more depth. Security, privacy, and performance concerns limit what data you can collect for actual visitors. Lab data doesn't have those restrictions. For example, allowing you to see a full video recording of the page load process, as well as detailed network request reporting, like resource priorities, HTTP headers, or response body data. RUM is also more difficult to set up, as you need to make a change on your website to start collecting data. To run synthetic tests, all you need to do is enter a website URL, whether that's your own website, a staging server, or a competitor page. Unless you are scripting interactions, synthetic tests just check the initial page load. But real users might have poor experiences when interacting with your page, clicking buttons, or scrolling down to the bottom. That means real user data is essential for measuring interactivity metrics, like interaction to next paint. Finally, RUM data also makes it easy to capture a broad view of visitor experiences. You can track every single page URL, view metric distributions, and focus on visitors who have a poor experience, even on a mostly fast website. Overall, it's not an either-or question. Synthetic tests are a great way to get started quickly, speed up loading speed, and improve your largest contentful paint metric. RUM data tells you how fast your website really is, and lets you identify specific visitor segments who you can optimize for. At DebugBear, we offer both synthetic and full user monitoring in our product. You can track how your website is doing, identify slow pages, analyze slow interactions, and dive deep into network request waterfalls to make your website fast.